keep it.
Respect, brother. Thank you. You boxed good as well, man. You did good. You know, you done good. You done very good. I was happy. You done good. You kept it together nicely. It's good, man. That's what you can do. That's all you got to do, man. That's all you know. You use your feet. You use your feet good as well. You kept on taking it. You couldn't get nothing off. Respect. Okay, no. Jesus Christ, man. I ain't slept at all the last couple of days.
But I didn't have to fight.
Fuck's sake.
That was a miracle of all miracles.
But that's the difference between being a professional and...
I never... I just stayed and then she phoned me up and was like, we did it. And I'm like, oh.
I need to keep my hair for a reason. Because it's a fucking stitch up in just 2 days. And then 1 in a million.
Quiet please, quiet please, quiet please. Quiet please over the back, thank you.
I want a knife.
Thanks, I know it's getting on. Another great performance from Dillian Whyte, beating Oscar Rivas for the WBC interim world title, now the mandatory challenger for the WBC world title. Over to you people, lovely people, for questions.
Cheers, pal. Huh? Nothing surprised me in boxing, man. I've been around a minute now. Nothing surprised me in boxing. You know, these judges, some of these judges are crazy. The guy was pressing, he wasn't landing much. You know, I was out of the big punches, misses, I had my guard up and stuff. But the boxing, man, you get the win, you move on, you just whatever in it, you know. Yeah, I am, but that's a while away. We're gonna look what's next, and obviously I speak to my man here on the right, my team, and see where we go next and what we do. Cause we want to be busy, I want to fight at this level. I would like to fight 4 or 5 times a year, but I can't, unfortunately. So I want to be at least 2-3 fights a year. Getting on a bit now, so I want to be busy.
Yes.
Good fighter, the same way I fought about him before, top amateur. I've been boxing for over 20 years, hundreds of amateur fights. 26, I know, just beat top guys, beat Andrew Ruiz, Pulev, all these guys. I knew it was going to be tough. I knew it was going to be difficult. He was strong. I think he was a bit too psyched up. He kept on trying to throw bombs from early, I'm not as experienced as what he is, but I'm not a freshie, So I know to look after myself. I know to get around the ring, I know to be offensive, defensive at the same time. On early doors I picked him off clean, but but he was tough, he was brave, he was sharp, he was strong as well. But I expect to train for that, I prepare for that,
Dillian, obviously, congratulations on another great performance and absorbing challenge 12 round fight. Obviously the stakes are even higher now. The way we look at it, you're going to fight for a world title in about 2 years' time. But the fighting between, surely the stakes are even higher.
I might have to finally fight a tomato can. I might send Eddie to dig someone up.
I think that...
Fight Lennox Lewis.
Well, there's your line for tomorrow. I think no one would begrudge Dillian a slightly easier fight in October, November, December. He's had a hell of a run.
So the trilogy with Derek, that's not one.
No, that's a stupid question, Gareth. What do I gain for fighting Derek again? I'm shocked you asked a question like that, Gareth.
Gareth, I'll be honest, at this stage it might be you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that sells some
a lot of people would pay to see that. Gareth Davis getting whacked.
A lot of money, Eddie. A lot.
Okay, no problem.
So what?
No, seriously though.
So look, I mean, I know that Dillian will be sceptical about the timing, but one thing is set in stone. He's now the mandatory challenger. So now it's our job of the teams to keep the pressure on, and really one fight, I believe, in November, December, and then have Christmas, and then he's having a camp for the world title. Basically, whether that world title comes when it's supposed to, which is at the end of the year from the other mandatory, or whether we have to wait an extra couple of weeks or months, it's really not the end of the world. What we know now is that he will be getting a shot at the world title.
Is there a chance that if someone like, they're talking about the research teams fighting for a few years injured,
We're not going to just jump into. We need a proper camp. We need to train proper. We need to be strategic. I'm not some second. I'm number one for a reason. As I keep proving, so they're going to come to us correct, give us proper time to prepare. But we need time to prepare for someone like that because Deontay Wilder is long, he's rangy. We need time. We're not going to go into that fight 4 week notice. No. We need proper time to prepare and get everything done properly and correctly.
So you go back to the fight. Obviously, European counts. How did you pick yourself back up and say, come on,
Easy. I wasn't really hurt. My coach always said to me, when you're moving along the ropes, don't cross your leg. But I learned the hard way today. He always says to me, don't cross your legs. Like slide and glide and stop crossing your leg. But I was trying to cover the distance quick and I thought, I just crossed my leg, but it won't happen again. But I wasn't hurt. I was strong. Yeah. I got hit and I got pushed over. But it's boxing. Whatever gets you knocked down, do it. But I wasn't hurt. I got back up and I thought I won the rest of the round and I won every round after that. And I said to him, no, you're going to see top level boxing. As I got up.
How do you rate yourself right now in the heavyweight division? A few months ago you said you were fourth.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's for you guys to decide. I fought top 10 guys. My last 5-6 fights have been top, and not just guys have been in the top 10 for 6 months. Guys have been in the top 10 for years. Lanus was in the top 10 for how many years? Brown, all these guys.
Parker's world champion.
Yeah, Parker's world champion the fight before me. Lucas Brown was world champion. Derek Chisora, Derek Chisora is a top contender, and then now Oscar Rivas. So you guys decide, man. I'm tired of you guys, went out there, I controlled a guy who was very experienced, been boxing longer than me. I outboxed him, hurt him, got up from a knockdown, and I done my thing. So you guys decide where I'm at. I'm not gonna. There you go.
But at times in the fight where, we know what you're like naturally, where you wanted to get
Yeah.
terror.
That's in my nature. I'm a junkyard dog through and through. I want to have a scrap, but we know how important this fight is, and like I said, camp's been difficult, this camp's probably been the hardest camp I've had mentally, not so much physically, because there's been a lot of things going on, and, the stuff with the belts and the mandatories and this and the other, and lots of little other things going on and stuff, like I came here today, I was meant to have my gloves. They gave my glove to an undercard fighter. I was like, what the hell is this? There's a lot of things that go on, but this is high level boxing. These things happen.
You weren't wearing the gloves you were meant to be wearing.
No. This will happen at top level boxing. These things happen. You have to be a professional and just try and stay true. And even Eddie thought I was going to have a shock defeat. I say his interview, he said, Dillian might have a shot defeat like Joshua or whatever. But when I saw those,
I was just selling pay-per-views, don't I?
yeah, no. But I like them things. I like them things. I like. I'm glad that he's like that and he says things like that, because that just make me say, you know what, fuck this guy. I'm gonna show him what I can do. Not in a bad way, mate. Sorry. No, but that's my mindset, because I'm in a different zone. So when I see stuff, but it's great though, because if you're saying, Dillian's gonna wipe the floor with this guy, then, it's good. I like being that person,
I remember that. Sorry?
Great night for the heavyweights.
Yes.
Heavyweights fully fulfilled your expectations.
Yeah, I thought Chisora was brilliant tonight. I thought that, genuinely, I thought he might lose that fight. I thought Southpaw still could have ready. I thought it was a great performance from Dave Price as well. I know a lot of people talking about Dave Allen's performance wasn't great, but I thought Dave Price boxed well. And I thought this fight was a real high-level heavyweight fight.
Maybe against the Jimmy.
Yeah, he was taken to hospital. I believe he has a broken orbital bone and damage to his tongue. He's undergone brain scans, which we believe isn't a major issue, and yeah, he's going to be okay. Yeah.
So, a very strong man that wants to win, a dangerous man, an avoided fighter. He had his big moment, and he tried his utmost to get the win over Dillian. He didn't stop trying. It was tough. He had to work 110% every round, mentally. Mentally. He couldn't afford to go lax a day.
To me is, don't switch off. That's the only instruction they gave me is, I was like, oh, okay, I must be doing it right then. All they say is, don't switch off, don't switch off. That's what I was saying. It wasn't like, oh, you need to do more of this. All I was saying is, don't switch off. And Mark was saying, don't start throwing the double jab yet. Just keep hitting with the singles for now, because he would keep them swinging the overhand.
He's so cute and clever, the fella. You can't do a lazy double jab. Nice straight single. When you're getting away with it. And with the straight single, he can't get set. You know what I mean? He can't get set. Little things like that. But yeah, it was. I was on tender hooks, talking him through it, but it was good. It was good. Done a great performance.
So we never Dillian's a street fighter. Do you think that's where he's growing all the time, mentally?
Well, listen, like we say, that street fighting dog in him, he'd never lose that. And that's what, listen, there was moments when he done it in there and it worked and it kept everyone happy. But it was time to come off the gas and get behind the jab. Empty his tank, he could be a dead man, if you know what I mean. He could be vulnerable. Jess Harding pointed out, he went, I love this Dillian Whyte man. He said he's like an old school fighter. Yeah, an old school fighter, but we can't go out there and be an old school fighter for every minute of every round, because it don't work like that. You've got to box out Fox and then plant your feet at times, you know what I mean? And he did that.
Would you rather fight Reynolds or Fury?
I don't care. I don't care. Listen, they're both big fights, and that's what we're in the game to do, is to have big fights, you know what I mean? They'll both sell Wembley out, and that's what we're in the game for, to have big fights, world title fights. Obviously Fury's a bigger fight here in the UK, while there's a massive fight in America, so we've got to weigh it up, you know what I mean? But I don't really care, man, listen, I just want to fight the best people. Win, lose, or draw, what's anyone going to say to me? Oh yeah, you didn't fight this guy, you didn't fight that guy. I went in there, I gave my all, I fight top guys, that's the top guys, Everyone thought Rivas was going to beat me, all they said, oh, Rivas is going to knock Dillian Whyte out, blah, blah, blah. Forget these guys, man.
Thank you guys, well done Dillian Whyte. Mark, I always expect Mark to do one of his rhymes.
Cheers, Dillian.
Thanks, Ed.
Brilliant fight tonight. Great strategy as well. Yeah,